Hi everyone, this is Olga, and I wanted to show you this altered cake that I created. And when I say, I actually did my own template, and then after I built it, I did the template, I actually altered it. It was kind of like a little complicated, just because I wanted it, the cake to be functional. I wanted it to have like a lid, and like I said, I did a template for it, and I had like a particular size in mind, and so it was kind of like hard to get it the way I wanted it, but I finally got it. It did take a little while to, like I said, to get the shape and exactly how I wanted it. And you would think that it would be easy, but it really wasn't. It was like, trying to put it together, and just because I have never done it, like a template is so easy, because you just fold wherever the score part is, and then you just glue it. And this one, I had to know where exactly I wanted it to score at, and then trust me, it was a little bit of work at the beginning, because I never done it. It may be easy for other people that have experience with doing templates and stuff, but for me it was a little complicated, but I did it. And so I love the way it came out. But I truly have to say that I got inspired by Sabrina. Now Sabrina has a YouTube here, a channel here on YouTube, and she does some amazing projects. She is so talented, and I just love her projects. I just love the colors she used. I love the way she puts her embellishments together. I just love the way she does her presentations. I just love her projects. Are awesome. And I got inspired by her. I have seen some cakes that she has made, and she also has a tutorial of how you could build your own cake. And she also has a challenge, I believe, going on right now, and I believe it's a cupcake. It's just really cool. So if you go over to her channel, you'll get to see all her beautiful projects, and you also get to see about her challenge that she's hosting right now. And also, I wanted to say congratulations to her, because she just had a baby boy, and she actually shared that with us here on YouTube, her and her family. Thank you so much. That was so amazing and so sweet. It's just so nice to just see a baby come into this world, and it's just a blessing. And I just wanted to say congratulations to her and to her family. And yeah, and so I wanted to tell you that I did get inspired by her, and so I wanted to tell you a little bit of what I did. And first, let me show you some of the products that I used to actually build this. First, what I did was, like I said, I created a template out of cardstock, and I had to play around with it until I got the size that I wanted. And then I went and I traced it in some lightweight chipboard, and then I built it. And when I built it, I wanted it to have a functional lid so I could put stuff inside, and I papered the whole thing. And then after I did that, I started to embellish it. And now the paper that I used was this paper right here from K Company, and I love this paper, and has so much fun. And as you see, I even used the cover of it. And what I like about the cover, guys, that you can use this. I fussy cut the roses and the leaves. What I love is it's thick, and so don't waste it. Anything that's usable, use it. And so that's what I'm starting to do now. If I know I could use it, I'm gonna use it. Like these cute little buttons right here, I could fussy cut that and use that. I could use this big rose that's right here. So yeah, so I did a lot of fussy cutting from the cover, and this is the beautiful paper that I use from K Company. And then I use some, and let me show you the leaves, how when I cut them out, how they looked. They came out like this. See, when I fussy cut them, and then I just distressed the edges, and then I just bended them, and I cut out a whole bunch until I got the ones that I wanted. Oh, this hair is actually getting in my way here. And so I did that. And then after that, I actually took a half an inch of strip of paper, and then I just wet it, and I just crunched it up, and I used that for the size, and I hope you guys can see that. I used that for the size right here. See that? And then I also used some of these sprays here that I got at the thrift store, and I love that. I usually buy like when I see things like this, I buy it. I think I got this for 10 cents because you could just take this apart and just use it in your projects. And so I used that. Then I also used some of these flowers that I got at the dollar store. I actually got 3 different sizes. I got from the large to the small, and I used one of those. And then the rest of my flowers are from Prima and Wild Orchid Craft. And then what I also used that I thought it was real cool, and it actually makes it look like a cake, was this. And I got this. This is from Jolie Boutique, and I got this at Michael's, and I love that because you know you always see this on cakes, and so I thought it was gonna work perfectly for this altered cake slice of cake. And so that's some of the stuff, and I used some cheesecloth, I used some flat back pearls, and so yeah, and then I used this beautiful dangling lace. And now this lace right here, this was actually a dress and that I took apart, and this was actually in the sleeves. And I usually do that a lot. Like, I'll take a doily. Let me show you an example, guys. And I'm sorry, I'm getting off thing. Like, I take a doily and I'll just like cut a piece off. Look at this beautiful doily. I'll take a piece and I can just use it like for the edges of my projects, you know. And so I got that one. I also have this one right here, and I got tons of doilies that I play around with. Look at that one. That one I could just fussy cut that leaf right there. And then I got this really huge one, and I got like tons of these. And I like that, how you could just cut it out and just use it. And so that was a sleeve that I used, like I said, this lace right here. And I dangled it down right there. And then here are the flowers that I fussy cut. And I just made a little cluster of flowers. Here's my Prima flowers right here, these 3. And then this one right here I had in my stash. And I hope I'm in frame. I got some cheesecloth. I also used some string. Like I bought a whole bunch of how do you call that, embroidery thread, and I used that. I've started to use that on my projects, and I basically just put a whole bunch in the bottom, and I hope you guys can see that right there. And so I put some there, and I also got a paper doily, and these are these little paper doilies that I purchased also at like a dollar store. And then these beautiful little rosebuds right there. These are the rosebuds that I made using the must-have from Diamond Dyes. And that is a dye that looks like so, in case you have not seen it. I got the dye. I actually put the link down below, so that way if you guys are interested. I always got a thing with little rosebuds, and a lot of times I don't have like the color that I want. And so what I just discovered that I could start making my own. I use this little one right here from Diamond Dyes, and it's from the Must Have. And I'll have the links to Diamond Dyes down below. So that way you could go over, and right now Diamond Dyes has a sale, and I also have a coupon code that you could use if you like. If you purchase $35 or more, you could get 10% off plus free shipping. And so I made some rosebuds, and I've been making different colors, and let me get a little closer so you could see. And I tucked it in right inside right there. And so I like that. You could just fill in the gaps. And so I got one there, and then I have another one over here. And what I also like is the more flour the more you put, you can make it the thickness that you want, and you can actually make them smaller. And so I like that. And like I said, you can make all different colors to match your project. And then I got this little this glass flower, and I don't know how they call this, but I actually tucked this in right here. This was actually a button, and so yeah, and so that is my altered slice of cake. And here's that Jolie, I don't know what that called, but that. And then I got this beautiful rosette trim from Gisela, and she sells some beautiful lace trims, and she also has some flowers from Wild Orchid Craft. And she has, I believe it's a Zibbit store or an Etsy store, but I'll have the link down below. So that way, if you want to go over and check out her store, she also has a YouTube channel. And here I use some more, and this one right here that I used was this one. Right here, and this is really good because it makes your project look more like a cake. And so I use some of that one, and then I just use some rickrack, and then I use some lace, and then I use some trim, and so yeah, so that is my slice of cake, and I did that all the way around. And so I just wanted to show you guys. And it was very easy, and I did save the template. You see, I also papered the inside. I just saved the template, and so there you go. So I hope you guys enjoy my project, and don't forget, I'll have the links down below in case you guys are interested on the lace or the dye that I use from Diamond Dyes, and also to Sabrina's channel. Okay guys, so bye everyone.